Test pilot Tuck Pendleton wants to make history. Supermarket clerk Jack Putter needs a vacation.
Jack, you're late. That's not good. You know it's coupon day.
Lieutenant Pendleton is about to be miniaturized, placed into this needle, and then injected into this rabbit.
Rock and roll.
But something went wrong. And Tuck's about to get a new destination. Inside Jack Putter.
I'm in a man.
Hello, can you hear me?
I'm possessed!
Dennis Quaid, Martin Short. Give yourself a shot of adventure. INNERSPACE.
Hello, Al Pals. This is Big Al. Welcome to Big Al Presents Films with Friends, the film from 1987, the sci-fi comedy hit directed by Joe Dante, INNERSPACE, starring Dennis Quaid and Martin Short. That is the film The Friends, of course. If we were all miniaturized and going around inside of him, God knows what we would see. Welcome, except the busted liver, Mr. Sorry.
I'm telling you, if you see
Jelly.
any clogged arteries or something, you better laser those open for me.
Blast them right on out.
That's right.
Mr. Troy Pacelli, last call with Troy Pacelli. Welcome, sir. What you drinking tonight?
I'm just drinking a diet A&W root beer.
I have my my Crystal Light sweet tea there. Took a sip, trying not to choke myself. Also joining us, that if we were inside of her, all we would see is sweetness and sugar and honey. I am sure, floating around because she is so sweet. Netter of Netter's Network. How are you doing, my dear? And what you drinking tonight?
I'm doing fine. And I am drinking. Where did that southern accent come from?
We were just talking about it. The southern thing.
That southern thing.
I'm drinking a seltzer water mixed berry.
There you go.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. And let's say hello to the chat. JPRPH1 going woohoo. Welcome, sir. Thank you for dropping by. Lady Miss, the lovely garden nymph herself, dropping her flowers and making everything smell really good, which is always helpful. Right. Of course, saying hello and wishing everybody a hoping everybody enjoys the film tonight. There is the Cosby link is posted at the top. If you're going to watch along tonight live with us, that is the link to follow in Cosby link. But if you are an independent sort, are coming to this later, or are you just looking for the film is on Internet Archive, which is also linked there in the chat. So if that's all you're looking for, there you go. Or, like I said, to watch it later. Miss Connie Cleary saying, hail chat, how are you doing? The bird woman of YouTube, thank you so much for being here. Going down, Curtis Selby, sir, how are you doing? His, of course, new channel, Nothing to See Here, Citizen. Did I get that right?
Yep.
Okay, just making sure. Make sure to check out his channel there. It says the thumbnail makes me think of I'm only crushing your head. Crush. Crush your head. Yeah, you're right. Sir Tor Clegane, welcome, sir. Thank you for being here. Going down, there's Netter, of course, saying hello to everybody, including flirting with her hubby there. Deleted Scenes, thank you for joining in. I'm going to be just a little hint. In July, I'm going to be showing Deleted Scenes, Tucker and Dale versus Evil for the first time, tentatively July 18th. Just so you know, Deleted Scenes. He's just hearing the time. He's just hearing the date now because I was checking the video. I am loaded up with movies in June and into July. It's wild. I'll get to that later though. But yeah, he's never seen Tucker and Dale. That's a fun film.
Well, last time you did a rewatch of that, I hadn't seen it before.
Yep, you
So-
joined in. It was one of the times we did an afternoon rewatch, which
It was
was
an early
always
one,
kind of
yeah,
fun.
exactly.
And a little matinees, kind of fun. Going Slasher Fred to say it's hard to tell whether this movie is a remake or a spoof of Fantastic Voyage. They like
I
to
thought
say
that
it's inspired. It was
Yeah.
inspired by Fantastic Voyage. It's kind of it's not the same story, but it's kind of a similar concept.
Yeah.
Going down the chat, seeing who's here. Anybody else? I think I got everybody. If I didn't get you, please let me know. But yeah, Inner Space, 1987. I remember being there the first weekend it was out because it was I thought marketed very well. I'm not sure. Let me see how it did fairly well. 27 million budget to 95 million box office. It's not too bad. Made some money. Was a modest hit, but it really became almost. I don't want to say cult. I don't think it's a cult film, but it really did gain a lot in video and then on cable.
Yeah.
What did you see it in theaters first time, or did you?
I was just sitting here trying to remember. I don't recall actually. I remember seeing it on cable for sure, but I'm not positive I didn't see it in the theater first. It's hard to remember. Although this definitely was during that period when I was going to the theaters a lot. So it's entirely possible.
Yeah, this hit. I was still in. I think I was a senior in senior in college. I was the only one of my friends who had a car, and for several years, me and my friends went to the movies, and I drove. They paid, so it was kind of
that way.
It worked out well for me. It wasn't that far to the movie theater. It wasn't a lot of gas. And I got free movie and popcorn for a couple of years there. It was kind of nice. And I'm not sure if this was one of those films, because I think when it came out, it was July, so it was the summertime. But yeah, I remember it being like a big thing and going to see it because Dennis Quaid, it's kind of that young up and coming movie star. Meg Ryan. Was new. Martin Short, of course, was known for I want to say Second City Television.
Yeah, SCTV.
And then later, of course, Saturday Night Live. Even so, it was a big hit. I'd be interested to know how many of you in the chat have never seen this film. Let me know because I'm just curious. Netter, I'm assuming you've seen it too, since
Yep, I've seen this movie.
Yep.
Once, at least.
Once at least. And it's kind of neat, like rethinking about who's actually in the movie besides the main stars. We got Kevin McCarthy, who of course was like, a great character actor. Of course, you know him from the original. Kevin, help me. What's the movie he was in with the pods? It was remade with
Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Thank you. Yeah, he was in the original Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Henry Gibson is in this. William Shallert, who was also in Incredible Shrinking Man from a few weeks back.
Right.
It's kind of right. And of course, Robert Picardo, the Doctor from Voyager, from Star Trek Voyager, and someone who is in a film that several of us around here have an invested interest in right now, Vernon Wells.
Yes, that's right.
He is in this film. He is one of the baddies in this film. So Delia is saying he's pretty sure he saw it. He's pretty sure he saw it in theaters. Let's see, Slasher Fred. This is one of those non-horror movies that Joe Dante directed. It kind of went down. Spielberg had it, which is why I said presents by, not produce. He kind of had it on his desk and was looking for a director for it, and forget who dropped out, but then he asked It was Christopher Columbus, I think. He had offered it to, or someone like that, and they declined, and it went to Dante. So I was like, cool. So yeah, it's a pretty long film. Let's get into it here. Let's get inside of Martin Short.
Yeah.
To be the porn,
inside Martin's shorts.
the porn title of this
Right.
of the movie. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
There we go.
So, for instance, speaking of which, deleted scenes, Joe Dante's 1981 horror classic, The Howling, is sort of a version, but with werewolves.
Yeah.
Steven Spielberg presents.
Yep. Very Star Trek font there.
INNERSPACE. I forgot to check. I was talking to Soundtracks with Birdman, and yep, he's right. Jerry Goldsmith. Man, Birdman knows his
He knows his
soundtracks.
music. Absolutely.
I mean, you mention a movie, oh, that's, boom. But Jerry Goldsmith, it's like knowing John Williams. Like,
right.
I can name 10 movies John Williams has done. And speaking of soundtracks with Birdman, he may be joining Deleted Season I for Jaws, if he can work it out. Of course, we're watching Jaws on June 20th, the 50th anniversary to the day that Jaws was released in theaters.
Right.
And then a couple weeks later, on July 4th, which is also a Friday, we're going to be doing Jaws 2, but I think in like the afternoon.
There you go.
So that's going to be time to be determined.
Fair enough. I like this the way it pulls out. You get all these, different elements, and then suddenly you're on the rocks, drink being poured.
It's a very, very Troy opening.
Yes, very much so.
You're a Scot. You do Scotch, right?
I do like Scotch, yes.
I need to get myself a nice Scotch. Oh, that's right. June 20th is Deleted Scene's birthday. So it's also going to be his birthday night.
There you go.
We celebrate his birthday and watching Jaws. His 52nd. Oh, he's 2 years older than Jaws.
There you go.
With honor, sir.
Yes.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh,
exactly my thought at that point. Yes. Damn it, I spilled my drink.
Ooh.
Yeah.
always liked that actor, guy playing Pete.
Yeah, was that the same guy from Sliders? No, it's not. Never mind.
Harold Sylvester.
Think she's got enough hairspray in her bangs?
I know.
Think she's got a ton of hairspray all over.
Yep.
Oh, he was an officer and a gentleman. Vision Quest. Yeah, I remember seeing it.
I want to do a rewatch of Vision Quest sometime real soon.
That's Matthew Modine, the wrestler, right?
Oh, no idea.
Vision Quest.
Oh, yes. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Matthew Modine. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, wrestler. And what's that Italian girl's name? I forget.
I know what you're talking about.
She was the one in Men in Black.
Yeah, I could picture her and I cannot come up with her name. Linda Fiorentino.
Yes, that's it.
Why does he look like he's got cotton stuffed in his cheeks?
I don't know.
Well, he just got punched. Maybe a little swelling.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But
That's
even
right.
before the fight, his cheeks look puffy.
A Joe Dante regular there.
Yep. Or she's just crazy.
Yeah. And this, of course, is the first time these two met and led them getting married. The actors, not the characters.
Yes.
She has a nice back. I like.
Yes.
Whoops.
Nice butt.
Right.
Silicon Valley, 2 months later. William Shallert,
Yeah.
who got this part because he was in The Incredible Shrinking Man.
Oh, that's wild. Oh, geez.
Geek Flag with Nate News. Welcome, sir.
Hey, Nate.
Cosby link at the top if you want to join in. We just started. Only 10 minutes in. Maybe a psychiatrist.
Yeah.
so much for no excitement happening.
Right.
But you know, him having that dream, that reminds me of all the time when I'm having a dream about work or why you used to work.
Yeah.
Things going wrong, you know, and you're trying, you know, you're like getting nervous. Anybody?
This Night of the Lepus prequel is weird.
Well, yes. I like that one, Nate. That's good.
One of the first selfies in movies.
Right.
Okay, so he's supposed to be injected into the money to do what exactly? I don't.
They're just doing the experiment to see if it can be done before they start trying to do it on a Russian spy. So this Fantastic Voyage prequel is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Geek Flag said, I want everyone to be careful when they go grocery shopping. There's a sickening trend of people placing razor blades on the handles of shopping carts, so double check them first.
Wow.
Yeah. Or be like me, use Instacart. I'd be a little nervous if there's a light. I'm like having to tap it in order.
Yeah, exactly.
into the special shrinking chamber. I wonder if we'll ever get to the day when we could do something like this.
I've thought about this many times, especially when you think about like Ant-Man and Giant Man and stuff like that. And there's only two ways to do it. One, you shrink the distance between molecules or between atoms, which means the density doesn't change. So you're going to have a little teeny tiny thing that weighs, in my case, over 200 pounds. Right. Yeah, exactly. Otherwise, you somehow have to lose mass, and I can't even imagine how that would be done.
Sir Tor's saying, I don't know what people are going to talk about, but this Ant-Man sequel is good.
Yeah, exactly.
And they need a robot arm to do that.
Well, not only that, why are they inserting electric components into a circuit board at this stage in the game?
I think they need to be paired or something. It's a pairing thing.
Oh, okay.
Maybe they should tell him not to have breakfast.
I do like the design of the pod.
Yeah,
because it looks like it was designed for purpose rather than to make it look nice.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
If you saw those little hexagons there, that was a little tribute to Fantastic Voyage.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh boy. He just quantum leaped.
Where's Ziggy?
Right.
Compiling.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is so close. It's almost literally a remake.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's like
the characters are all different, the circumstances are different, but
the miniaturization concept is the same.
Yeah.
But the plot storyline around it is different. Ugh. There he is. That's a good microscope to be able to see that far.
I know.
calling him Bugs. Ba-boom. Snap on. Vernon Wells.
Yep.
He did have a great intimidating look to him.
And even though this is meant to be a comedy, the storyline actually makes a lot more sense, in my opinion, than Fantastic Voyage. You know, it's Fantastic Voyage is just, it seems like just a contrivance to have them inject somebody for
Go
medical
up
reasons.
the hill.
This,
That works too.
all the spy and intrigue and stuff makes sense in the story.
Yeah, it's like a corporate
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
the way I would have gone in the first place. Up the hill.
This GTA film is weird.
This ET sequel is weird.
There you go. I like Curtis in the chat or in the Cosme. Honey, I shrunk the Quaid. The incredible shrinking Quaid said
Incredible shrinking Quaid. Oh,
I mean, I suppose all that's left then is Aunt Quaid.
He just threw his keys into the car.
Yeah.
Why bother taking him out of the ignition to begin with? You're just going to toss him back in.
Yeah, good point.
so is he wearing gargoyle sunglasses?
Well, I wouldn't know.
The Terminator glasses. The original Terminator had gargoyle sunglasses.
The three penguins. That was a visual gag.
Yes.
I don't think they're gargoyles, but still.
I miss malls. Oh,
Like,
penguins, yeah.
And
A little Quaid goes a long way. Geek flag.
I do like that bit where he looks down at the kid and smiles and blows the smoke from the firing finger.
Yeah.
It's like it's a snazzy thing for a villain to do. He's not just a villain for villain's sake, you know. He has nothing against the kid.
Yeah. It's kind of show it off a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, here we go.
That's the other thing. There was no communication between the pilot, you know, Quaid's character, and the you know, mission control, so to speak.
Yeah.
And he didn't seem fazed by that. And I think it's entirely possible there wouldn't be a way to communicate with him.
Well, they did, but you know, everything's kind of went crazy with all the bad guys.
Went higgledy-piggledy, yeah.
Sir Tor's like, he can choose. He should have blown out of his finger. How the hell did he lose in Commando?
Yeah.
Because he was fighting Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's why.
Jerk.
No. You do something like that to a clown, you deserve a medal or something. Interestingly, probably very similar effects, practical effects, as the Fantastic Voyage.
Henry Gibson.
I do love little bits like that where you get like an intro to a gag that never goes anywhere. I do find that humorous.
And so something I was thinking about was the Martin Short's character in this, for some reason, reminds me of John Denver's character in Oh God.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can kind of see that. Yeah.
And I just realized he's working in a grocery store too, just like John Denver's character in Oh God.
Right.
Oh, those poor eggs.
Yeah, I know.
But these days, that'd be a lot of money getting crushed. Although they are coming down.
It's interesting. Her character's name is Wendy. Her name in real life is Wendy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Wendy
I say,
Scal.
her name is Wendy.
Yep. And if you notice the husband behind her, yeah. But the man behind the woman,
yeah,
is Rance Howard, Ron and Clint Howard's father.
Wow.
The one in the hard hat. Yeah. You can't blame him.
No. Okay, so this is really happening. What's amazing about this is that he literally did dream about this.
Yeah.
Like a premonition.
Like a premonition. That has nothing to do with the rest of this movie. And I don't know, man. It's a whole separate thing there. It's like the guy's psychic. Show me.
Yeah, this. I love how they do this, where he's able to see outside using the optic nerve.
You realize this has to be a kind of AI that didn't exist then and barely exists now.
Time to entering the rapids. Whee! Lucille Ball did not age well. Oh yeah, Delia sees, I think, talking about Wendy Shaw. She's cute, but so bitchy in this. Yeah, I always thought Wendy Shaw was really cute.
Ew.
It's like, stay away from my eyeball.
Ah!
See, that's interesting. I wonder if you'd actually feel something like that on your optic nerve. It's not that kind of a sensory nerve.
I mean, you might be. I mean, you could feel your eyeball.
That's one way.
Well, that's strange. PEMS particles.
I mean, a strange man thinks Ian McKellen has said in his lifetime.
Yeah.
She's got that evil, sexy quality to her.
Yeah.
I think she's done some Hammer work. Oh, she played Lucy opposite of Jack Palance and Dracula.
Oh, okay.
Dr. Phibes rises again. The 13 Chairs. The Fearless
They're using
Vampire Killers.
commercials.
Yep. I knew she was in some stuff.
Well, Curtis, that's assuming that you know anything that the redheaded spy would want to know.
Probably feels like wax in his ear now.
They should throw off his equilibrium, too.
There were so many possible actors that were considered for these roles. I knew like Mel Gibson was name was thrown
what's
around.
his name from SCTV? Count Floyd. What's his name? Oh,
Yeah.
somebody knows his name.
Joe Flaherty.
Joe Flaherty. Right.
And look on the other side. Andrea Martin.
She was also from SCTV.
Yep. Andrea Martin.
I didn't recognize her right away.
Well, she's so young back then, too.
Oh, this is brilliant. That's it, Curtis. That's how you treat it.
I mean, you can imagine being in his situation. So you start hearing a voice in your head.
Yeah, exactly.
Other at this point, I'd probably start talking back to it right away. It's like, hey, who's there? Me.
But they set it up so that he's not alone. If you're alone, you can have that conversation. When you're not, it's like,
yeah, you feel stupid.
Who's he yelling to? Now they both have a fire.
The duality of it, I think, is really funny.
Yes. I was waiting for someone to drop an Ed Grimley on us.
Two and two.
Think it through. None of your business, though. Something like that.
Mr. Igo. He needs to get out of the bloodstream. Some nice soft tissue, maybe.
Well, he doesn't want to enter the heart.
It looks like V'ger. That is a cool effect. I don't know if I mentioned it, but this film did win the Academy Award for visual effects that year.
I'd say well deserved.
Yeah, they are. I mean, I'm sitting there looking at it all these years later, and they hold up so well. Whoop, there it goes.
See, AI. Yeah, I'm sure he did.
Delisi says Predator was the only other nominee. Sean Connery presented the award. He won the Untouchables later that night. That's one of your favorite films, right? The Untouchables.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Well, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I mean, I was talking about it on Doomcock on Wednesday, so I guess I can't deny it now. Which they did in Fantastic Voyage.
Yep. That would be so freaking.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be pissed off. So, you're giving up on me. Great.
Oops. Sorry about that. Yeah.
I don't know. I can live with it. I got other weird things in my body.
I don't know how to drive stick shift.
You're presuming he knows how to drive a 5-speed stick.
Yeah.
I don't know how to drive a stick.
Well, I think it's a matter of it doesn't matter if he knows or not. He has to.
Oh my God, this place.
User friendly. I love that line.
Oh,
Not so
that's gonna burn.
I'm not so sure about the physics on this one.
No, it would
Yeah.
work, but the thing is, he's got now a little cut in his esophagus, and that's gonna be burning.
Yeah.
I know from experience.
Well, I don't think he's going to be worried about it after too long.
True. Let the good times roll. Oh, here we go with the Ed
Grimly
Grimly.
dance.
with like, I guess, a little bit of Mick Jagger there.
Hey, oh my God, you're right. Yeah.
Well, he's got the lips for it.
Yeah. I don't remember him ever doing a gag on Mick Jagger before, but that was a missed opportunity.
I think SNL did one, but they used Michael Myers.
Oh,
So he's kind of drunk.
oh, he's very drunk.
I would be compelled to clean up that apartment.
Oh, do you see those pictures of the SR-71 behind him?
Yeah.
That is so cool.
I just realized they say he works at Safeway. I'm surprised they use like a real brand name like that.
Good point. Well, hey, if you get to see me, I get to see you too. Why am I doing?
I think he's enjoying that too much.
It's Bilbo. It's Orson Bean, the guy who did the voice of
Oh, that's right, right.
Bilbo and Frodo in Return of the King.
The guy with the
This guy.
snakeskin boots.
Yep.
And steel-toed boots.
Oh, him.
Robert Picardo.
Yeah.
Yep.
Perfect example of don't meet your heroes.
Really? I had good experience.
Wow.
Geek Flag saying Southern Comfort, contrary to popular beliefs, is not a whiskey but a liqueur that is bourbon based. I did know it was a liqueur. Not sure of the rest of it.
I have to admit, I don't believe I have ever had Southern Comfort before.
I have. You're not missing anything.
It's a long story, yeah. Don't be a wuss.
You want me to just fridge these?
Hmm? He's talking to his dick. Don't talk to it. I hope I didn't just flush you. She really was pretty. I say was because she kind of messed herself up.
Oh, Meg Ryan? Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, thank you. You just made this easier for me. No kidding. I just got tased, dude. Ooh. Ow. Get in Jack's car and go. Or what's his name's car? Jack's the other guy.
My teeth.
Serving the Bay Area since the quake. It was before the
And
other one, but I think they're
I
talking
see
about the
things like that, and I
1906 one.
immediately think of Planet of the Apes.
Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
He got the big fur jacket.
Yep. Yow.
That is a nice car. Kevin McCarthy plays a great corporate bad guy.
Yeah.
Because he was the bad guy at UHF too, wasn't he?
Yep.
Got a little overzealous.
Come back, you fool.
Good shot, Jack.
Right?
He scared the hell out of himself.
Yeah, right?
Why isn't she coming up alongside so he can jump in?
I think she's trying.
Let go. Oh, well, it's too late now. Well, wow.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
Thing was, he had to do some of those stunts himself.
Because I think he was doing that. It might have been slow speed with like. It would be interesting. I wondered how they did that because it did look like him doing it.
I suspect he was on wires.
And I'm sure it was slowed down too, and they sped up.
Possibly. Oh my God. That's a lot of pink. Actually, that stuff wasn't pink. I'll bet it was white with pink light shining on it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's fully functional, I guess. Cultural appropriations, dude.
Yeah, this was well before they cared.
That is a great meme there, Curtis. You found a good one.
I wonder if he could go into a conservative mode with the oxygen.
Yeah, maybe.
Must be tough looking through the eyes of another guy checking
I
your girl
know.
out. He's fully versed in multiple techniques.
Yep.
What's so important about the cowboy?
He's the lead that she's after. Yeah.
Well, she went a little overboard in that cripper.
I know. But it was the 80s.
That's true. Yeah. Girls were crimping all over the place. And some guys.
Yeah.
Woo! Back to the 80s, baby.
Back when Bud Light was cool.
Geek flag saying Troy, Bud Light was never cool.
Relatively speaking, it was. Oh, about a day.
It is funny how interested she is in him, though. I mean, somewhere in
Yeah.
there, she does like him, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so's that hair. Partially?
That's something.
Okay, later.
But you know what that does? It's that he's acting like you know,
He's
hard to
acting
get.
aloof, you know, and yeah, hard to get, right? Exactly.
So it's gonna make Little Miss Wendy a little more
Yeah.
intrigued.
Okay, what is the plan here?
Hey, FKHC 2005. Also is Tim. Welcome.
Best part of the movie, right there. Thank you.
So the bad Picardo experience is
He's just been a dick to the fans in general lately.
oh, lately? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Actually, I've kind of lost my stomach for most of the Star Trek stars at this point. Now, what's interesting here, this is a great concept. Obviously, well, we're talking about something where they just
my avatar.
yeah. But the theory behind what he's doing is very interesting, and it reflects something that I'm reading in the Batman Resurrection novel. Basically, Clayface, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just go back. I'll just pass that. That is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure of that one. That is kind of funny. Oh yeah, gold tooth.
Doggy.
Eating a raw egg.
Well, the hair's very different. Oh, jeez, you moron.
Like Ozzie Wales.
Ghosty Vales, that was actually very good. Don't respond to the guy in your head. Oh God, the tooth, the tooth. I'll be right back. My gosh.
That is so weird. It was that scene there. I had a possible avatar.
Okay, Meg Ryan should not be over there. Should be by him. Grab the chip.
Makes you wonder about the structural integrity of that chip now.
Yeah. I like the picture of the dog shaking its head.
No, 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 no.
The hell does that mean? Yep, we already got it in the notes, Curtis.
Oh, a geeky geezer note.
Loretta Swit passed away. She was 87. I was just telling Curtis that we already got it in the geeky geezer notes.
I think there was another death too, but I can't remember.
Oh, we've got about 5.
Yeah.
This was actually a clever little plot twist.
Yeah, it was. The other robot reminds me of was it Maximilian
Oh, yeah.
from Black Hole?
Right. Good luck with that. But it's a clever idea.
It was, yeah. Dumbass.
Yeah, exactly. Literally just zapped himself. I remember what happens to him.
I know. I still think about it to this day when I'm eating things. He looks like he's enjoying that way too much.
Yeah.
Now this is cool.
Yeah. A little overly developed for how long it's been.
Oh,
but
that's right. He's now on her.
Yep.
Well, I don't know. It's been what? It's been 2 months. So she's 8 weeks along.
is it a boy or a girl?
But I love the fact that they showed the baby reacting.
Right.
Because as most of us know, fetuses aren't alive.
Right. It's just a
life.
clump of cells, right? I really upset people when they try that stuff. No, it's just a clump of cells. Well,
So are
technically
you.
speaking, you're just a clump of cells.
So's a blue whale.
Exactly. And don't start on me about the size. Are you going to tell me that little person is less of a person? Well, I guess technically they are.
Midget, please.
Midget, please.
So their lab looks more high techy because of the money.
This is what I think is amazing is he thinks Tuck
Yeah,
touching him.
exactly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Man, look at that antenna.
Want to bet?
Oh, right. I remember now.
Remember now?
Yeah. Yes, I do. Speaking of little people, we represent the Lollipop Guild.
It looks like Jiffy Pop popcorn.
That's funny. This is cute.
I like the voices.
I know.
Here he goes again.
He just passes out. Oops. You can't hear nothing.
Did he transform when they kissed?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's how he was able to see the baby.
You remember when they kiss, you see him like swoosh.
Hi, Mr. Killer. I know.
How they know it was that car?
And
Hopefully
there he
he was
is.
smart enough to go back to the. I mean, yeah, we got suspend your disbelief for a lot of things in this.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's about miniaturizing people. Of course, you got to.
I know exactly.
He would have been safer staying in Lydia.
Yeah. Yeah, the effects there weren't that great, but still, it's very funny.
Yeah, well, forced perspective.
Yeah. But then the arms, that just looks terrible. Just throw him out of the car.
Oh.
Oh, hey Tim. Sorry, we kind of got focused on the movie. Didn't see you there. Welcome. A little.
Right.
This Chucky sequel is weird.
I know, right?
At least he has a way to defend himself.
He had to find something. He didn't have it. His is not built for battle. The other one is.
Whee!
This Great Still Plays video is weird.
Yes.
Yep, I remember this. He's hyperventilating. Ugh. Stomach acid. Yep.
Yeah.
I love this. This is brilliant. Oh, great.
This
There it
is
is.
also
I love the little bit of red in there, like it's a bleeding ulcer, right?
yeah.
I mean, those kinds of details really make it.
Oh, I get this spell relief.
Yeah.
Uh,
Ew.
Yeah. You just digested the bad guy. And he burps.
does that make him a cannibal?
I mean, technically, yeah. Oh, jeez.
Huh, apparently, I've just been gifted a membership on Zax.
Yeah, I have too. I mean, not currently, but I have.
No, I mean, I just got a notification. I
Yeah.
literally just got one.
Cool.
Cool.
You got a what?
I got a membership to Zax.
Yep.
Oh. Hairspray.
Not moose hairspray.
Come on.
Come on, do it.
You. Just Jack.
Yeah. Oh.
He doesn't even have anything in those tweezers.
I know.
But but it would probably be, he's probably like a molecule of goo.
Don't drop the chip.
This is so bloody ridiculous. It's a friggin' Rube. Thank you. Thank you. The damn Rube Goldberg device. It's a good thing they got the right one. Otherwise, they'd shrink him down to the size of an atom. Sir Torrance says, I'd watch the romantic comedy spin-off with the villains of this movie. Half pint love.
Is that what you call your love for me?
I suppose, yes.
I'm only 5'4". No, drink me made her small. Eat me made her big.
Eat me made her big. Yep.
There's the hand.
The servo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the hand. And she's probably like, tell you what.
I would think she would know by now.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. Depends on how far along she is.
I mean, if she's more than a month in, she's got to suspect.
Unless she's under a lot of stress, in which case she could be missing her cycle altogether.
True. Yeah, they were still illegal back then.
What happened to the bunny?
I'm sure he's still in the lab somewhere.
He gave their cruise tickets.
Yeah. Well, I think he's had enough excitement.
Yeah.
But he's not going to be so neurotic
Yeah.
anymore now.
I think so. I think he realizes, just because I believed I could, I did.
This is the cowboy.
Shut up, Margaret.
Come on, Jack. Put two and two together.
Right. Good man. And Mr. Quint.
Oh, wrong way, dude.
Nope. He's going the right way.
Oh.
It's just everyone's got to get the hell out of his way. Oh, now he's going the wrong way, but you know.
No, that's the same way they took off.
He was going against the way traffic's supposed to go in that lane, is what I meant.
Yeah, watch those.
That's
turns.
right. I forgot that Rod Stewart did a cover of this song at this point.
Kathleen Freeman, that's who the redheaded
Right.
lady was.
Twisting.
I could have sworn the line to Wendy was, it was, Doc, I'm cured. Wendy, you're a slut. And,
Well, that's how you remember it, because that's what you're thinking.
I've only seen it one other time.
Yeah.
Twisting the night away. Pod computer voice. Good stunt crew there. Twisted. The redheaded lady voiced Peg's mom on Married with Children. I can see that. Kathleen Freeman is a great character actress. She's been in tons of stuff. That is INNERSPACE.
Mm-hmm.
How many people was this their first time? What'd you think about it? Let me know in the chat. I would love to hear what you thought about the movie, especially if this was the first time you ever saw it. Actually, I think I liked it better now than I did when I originally saw it. I don't know why.
Yeah, I have to agree. A lot of these movies, you watch them years later and you get a very, very different perspective on them.
Yeah. But this is one of those where it just, I don't know, there's just, for some reason, it seemed a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So Torn said it was a great movie. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Martin Short's Interiors produced at Industrial Light and Magic. I like how they put that, his interiors.
Well,
it's just true. I mean, this is a weird way
I
to
suppose
say
that's
it.
what it was, yeah. I'm assuming that Meg Ryan's interiors were done there too.
True. Oh yeah, oh, that's true. Twisted, hypnotize me. My Wang Chung. Everybody
Yeah.
Wang Chung tonight. Oh, Berlin. Man, they got a lot of
Yeah.
Sam Cooke. I'm an old cowhand from the Rio Grande written by Johnny Mercer.
Okay, but who did catering?
Yeah.
I
we
didn't
missed
see
it.
it. Didn't see it. 1987 story and screenwriting.
Maybe they didn't have catering. Maybe it was just that pudding cup that he took with him.
Yeah.
Did you catch that when he's eating the pudding
Yeah,
cup
yeah.
inside him? Yeah.
And Emlyn
No.
Entertainment. Ah, that was a lot of fun. That was really was. So, man, the week ahead. All kinds of stuff going on this week, I think, isn't it?
Yeah. So
Let's start at okay. Let me I gotta pull something up here. Let's start off with the movie rewatches. I think, and then we can go into like the week in
Sure.
the week coming up. I do want to say that of course this was the end of miniaturized May. For June, I would like to announce for those who don't already know that the Saturday night rewatches, which there are two, we're doing George Hamilton June. The 14th, going to be doing Love at First Bite. And on the 28th, we're going to be doing a very politically incorrect film, Zorro of the Gay Blade. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Next
I love that
Friday,
movie.
yeah.
that's a funny movie. I do want to announce for those who haven't already heard that this coming Friday, I will be joined by Agent Boomer, and we are once again going into Sherwood Forest for the season 2 finale, which is titled "The Greatest Enemy." We're going to be doing it at 7:00 as usual, and it's just the one episode because the season 3 premiere is a double episode, so we're going to save that for one night. So we're going to do this one episode, maybe a little discussion of what's going on, but it is a very big and important episode. The following Friday is Friday the 13th. Join me in deleted scenes and special guest Outlaw Bill, who's going to be joining us for Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Then, of course, June 20th, the 50th anniversary of the original summer blockbuster, Jaws. That's what's coming up on Films with Friends. Netter's Retro Cinema. What's on a week from tonight, Netter?
What's on a week from tonight, Netter? She's lost her hearing.
Oh.
she
No,
can't hear you.
he's in my ear. It's like it's spotty, like a
Well,
robot.
that's on your end, not.
Yes,
for
I
me.
understand that. The movie's Frequency.
Ooh, that's a
Oh,
good
that's a good
one.
one.
That's Jim Caviezel and
Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid. Hey,
Yes!
I love it when a plan comes together.
I know, right?
Awesome, double Dennis.
I
yeah,
know.
Frequency. That. What a great coincidence that was.
Right?
That
That's awesome.
is the universe converging, all the stars aligning. Because I had this plugged in since almost last year, and you just are going. By
She's just
alphabetical,
literally
and it
going in
just lined up.
alphabetical order. That's how it lines
Lined
up.
up.
Yeah.
Double Dennis Quaid. So next week, another Dennis Quaid film with Frequency, and that is a really good film. If anybody,
I know. It's great.
I'm looking forward to it. So tomorrow, of course, deleted scenes. Please feel free to put down your information. I'm sure he has a Western cinema and a unscripted at 8 p.m. Eastern, but of course at 9 p.m. Eastern on Age of Boomers channel, and of course, all I'm sure Troy's as well. Gonna have Geeky Geezers, and I'm sure it's gonna be some interesting things going on this week. Got a preview for us?
Sure. We've got a lot of in remembrances, including Loretta Swit, of course.
Yep.
Total of actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in remembrances.
Wow, I forget who are the other.
So there's also Valerie Mahaffey,
Valerie. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's the one of the today.
Peter Kwong, Rick Derringer, and
yep.
Phil Robertson.
Oh yeah.
Duck Dynasty,
Rough week. Yeah, Duck Dynasty. But yeah, I forgot about Valerie Mahaffrey, I think. Mahaffrey? Yeah, something like that.
Yep.
Just
and
passed
we
away
have
today because
those that were clamoring for the Batman Forever director's cut are going to be disappointed. And Elmo is suing the current administration for blatant discrimination.
oh, for God's sake.
Elmo is going to be suing?
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh God, what a poor thing. Then of course, I know Deleted Scenes has his reserve seating on after midnight. I'm going to be joining him on the 15th this month. He has my home phone number in case he needs to call me and wake me up. Just in case. But I'm scheduled to join him for reserve seat because it's after midnight, and whew, that's a rough one for me. But I owe him a lot, so definitely going to give him that time as well as I can. Monday night, last call at the movies with the members at the movies.
I swear I make this. I get the name of the Monday night show screwed up all the time too. So don't worry about that. It's members night at the movies.
Members night at the movies.
They had a choice between three my channel members had a choice between three films. It was Dune Part 2, Lilo and Stitch from 2002, and The Untouchables from 1987. And it looks like by a large margin, Lilo and Stitch. So that's what we will be watching on Monday. Remembering when Disney could make good films and didn't feel the need to remake them.
I will say, if you want to know what I think about the new Lilo and Stitch, I do have my review up, and from an interesting perspective, considering I've never seen the original. So if you want to know just someone who's never seen Lilo and Stitch, the animation, you'll get an idea then. So yeah, Lilo and Stitch, which if it's better than the live action, it should be really good, because I thought the live action was really,
have
really
you
good.
never seen the cartoon?
I never saw the cartoon, but
Interesting.
I saw the live action one this past week, and I liked it. I enjoyed it very much. It's missing a little of that magic, though. There's that spark. It just didn't have it. But it's a fun family movie. I can't deny that. Tuesday's a busy one. Live at Sparkwood 21. What's happening there?
So actually, I don't know what's happening with Live from Sparkwood 21. I gotta touch base with Deleted Scenes about that.
Okay, so TBD for that. And after that, you got Blake 7.
Yep, we got episode 5 of season 3. It is the Harvest of Kairos.
Ooh, that sounds ominous. And Wednesday, we rest. Thursday on Netter's Networks, Netter's Thursday Things. What's happening this Thursday?
Troy and I will be talking to ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to line up one of two guests, and it's just a matter of their schedules mesh with mine. So unless I hear back from them, it's just gonna be me and Troy shooting the breeze. Maybe talking more about plans for his channel, and my channel and that sort of thing.
Cool. Deleted said he'll DM you, Troy. So
okay, fair enough.
To find out. And that leads us back to Friday, which, like I said, at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be joined by Aged Boomer. We shall once again traipse through Sherwood Forest, watching The Greatest Enemy, the season finale of season 2. This is a very, very important episode. It's probably one of the best episodes. Some really major things happen in this episode. So hope you join us for that. And of course, later that night, Age Boomer will be joining some drunk guy.
Exactly.
Named Troy Pacelli on Last Call with Troy Pacelli. Got any ideas?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. We're gonna have a very special guest on Friday. Are you a fan of Seinfeld? You remember the show?
Yes, I do remember the show.
There was an episode where he was dating a girl who had, in quote, man hands.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
is it the one where we're ripping the lobster apart?
Yes. Well, the man hands were played by an actor named James Reckert. He's going to be our guest.
Oh, very cool.
Interviewing him about his time in Hollywood, both in front of the camera and behind the camera, and kind of get a lay of the Hollywood land, so to speak.
That is cool. That is cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I do remember.
It's funny because
I remember that lobster. That's that
yes.
lobster thing I remember.
And when you go to IMDb, they have that scene and it shows him cracking open that. And what I got to ask him about in that specific scene, I know what it's like breaking into a lobster like that. I mean, you could cut your hands. I wonder if he did. You know?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So definitely join Troy. What's the guest name again?
James Reckert.
James Reckert. That'll be a
Reckart. You can look. Well, once I get the stream listed, you'll see his IMDb link there. So,
awesome. And that will lead us back into Saturday, where we will be tuning in to a particular frequency with a really great timey-wimey, dramatic. It's such a good film, and I've seen it only a couple of times, and it's been a long time, and I'm looking forward to it. I remember when I saw it listed on Netter's upcoming streams. I was like, "Oh, that's such a good film." Frequency. I can't remember the year of it, but it's a good one. Really looking forward to that. So Troy, any final words? Anything you want to let anybody know? Any things yet?
I have a stream that I'm supposed to be on Monday after the membership stream, but I'm having a hard time finding it, so I can't give you any details about it. So you guys gonna have to keep an eye on my community tab for that. Also, obviously, we have Liquid Lunch all week this week.
Oh, that's
noon Central, 1 Eastern. No, that's fine. That's fine. I literally forget every single time myself. It's still fairly new, but hang out with me during your lunchtime, and it's always going to be fun. And I just want to thank Oh, yeah, go ahead.
One little note about Liquid Lunch. I want to say, the fact that you keep it to an hour or less, that's a good thing. Nice and tight. Awesome.
I literally think that if you're in the middle of your workday, you can always just take your phone or whatever, pop your headphones in, listen during your lunch, and you're not missing anything.
Yeah, I missed. I came by and I had to do a hit and run yesterday because my nurse came.
That's fair. That is fair.
Had to get my sponge bath.
Well, I hope it was a good one, my friend.
Woo, baby.
Yeah.
I'm just joking. It's actually, she actually does a good one. I will say that. But yeah, definitely tune in at 1 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Central for Liquid Lunch. It's a good time. And is every Friday going to be like a cocktail or drink kind of focused subject?
On Fridays, yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
That's the plan. That's the
I like
plan.
that.
My idea.
I'm
I told you to do that.
actually also thinking through regular, themes for the rest of the week too. Haven't decided on it yet, but you'll be glad to know I am thinking in terms of alliterations on it.
Awesome. Well, Liquid Lunch, really does sound, it's nice coming off the tongue, I will say.
Yeah. Well, and it's very much on brand, and it also kind of falls into the last call L thing.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Of course, we always let Netter go last. So let me get a few of my things out of the way here. Like I said, I already went through all the films with friends coming up in June, and
I did just find it, by the way. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I did find where I'm going to be. So the plan is this Monday, right after the members stream, and it's kind of a lucky thing that that everyone chose Lilo and Stitch because it is the shortest of the movies. As long as I keep it under 2 hours, 8, 9, so 10 Central, that's 11 Eastern. I will be over on Stark of Iron's channel for his late night Monday stream. So
awesome.
And as soon as I see the link, I will share it on my community tab.
Oh, okay. As for me, of course, check out my 10-word reviews. This week I had a pretty nice little week here. I as Troy called it, the Phoenician scheme. The Phoenician scheme. The Phoenician Scheme, Wes Anderson's new movie. I got a retro review up of Taken, which was the first time I've ever seen that movie, was the other day. Finally got around to watching it. Apple Plus's Fountain of Youth. I do have the Lilo and Stitch, the new Mission Impossible, and Final Destination Bloodlines. And I will probably get one up maybe tomorrow night, maybe Monday, depends on tomorrow. I watched The King of Kings, which was an animated film that was out a couple months ago. And I have seen, but I'm hesitant on doing it till I need a piece of information. I know, let's just say I know what happens in Karate Kid's Legends. I've seen that, I think. I'm not sure about the runtime. I don't know if I'm missing some of the movie or not, but I want to hold off till I know for sure or get a better copy. And of course, we cannot leave here without the last word of Netter. Netter, first of all, what you got coming up, and then take us out.
Oh, well, of course, next Saturday will be Frequency, as we discussed. And next Thursday, it's just going to be me and Troy right now shooting the breeze. And unless I get one of the guests I have two people that are looking at their schedules to see if they can make it this Thursday. If not, like I said, it's going to be me and Troy. So I might just open it. Has an open chat, if it's just the two of us, and say, anyone want to come on or whatever, maybe we'll do something like that. And of course, I'm guesting on everybody on the Brothers channel, so I'm real busy with that as well.
She is very much wanted.
And when Troy's on, chances are you're somewhere in the ether.
Yeah. And of course, when I wear my hair down, apparently I get lots of compliments for that.
She does.
Yeah, it's like last Thursday. It's like I came into the room and Troy's just looking at me like, wow.
Yeah.
I will say my favorite Netter in the ether moment of the week though was when everybody was telling Troy unmute, and she had to do it for him, and he didn't even know until after she did it for him. I thought that was so funny.
Like, I'm not muted.
Wait, you know what? It's better than you even realize because she is not used to running anything in Eevee Mux yet. So I had no idea she even knew how to do that in Eevee Mux.
Cool. I thought it was so funny. Everybody's like, Troy, you're unmute. And she unmutes you. I was like, that was great.
Yeah, that was brilliant.
Going, I'm not muted. And that's why she started down the stairs going, I am muted.
There you go.
And it wasn't until after
You could have actually just jumped into the stream and said it.
Yes, I realized that after I shouted out the stairs. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, I could have just unmuted myself.
Self,
I was
yeah,
in front of the
exactly.
house and just said, I unmuted you.
Yeah.
But at least I knew how to unmute you.
All right, there you go.
I hear Geek Flag saying, "Take us home, Netter. Take us home."
Well, we do have one spare room here. I don't know if you'd all fit,
There you go.
but we can talk amongst ourselves, and that's all well good and fun. But it is so much more fun when you guys are joining us in the chat and you're dropping the comments, questions, trivia, being goofy, whatever it may be. And it doesn't feel like we're separated by miles or continents in some cases. It feels like we're all hanging out in the same room, enjoying each other's company and having a great time. And you guys, you know, you're not just our friends. You're our family. We love you guys and we appreciate you so very much. And you could be anywhere right now. You're here. That is so encouraging. It's not just encouraging for those of us on the panel. It's encouraging, I know, for everybody in the chat. Because you're saying hi to each other, being welcoming. I mean, you're showing the love. And I enjoy seeing that so much. Thank you also for the many ways that you support our channels with the thumbs up, dropping the comments, sharing out the streams. For those of us who are monetized, you're dropping the super chats, super stickers, becoming a member. That's really important. It helps us to grow our channels so that we can make them even better for you. I know Troy and I are still trying to get, better equipment so that our streams are better. So that's part of it. It's like everything goes right back into the channels. So thank you for your support. Thank you, Emily. Thank you for your support. And yeah, I just want you to know how Osmo you guys are. I really do appreciate you. And I love you guys. Like I said, your family. So thank you again for being here. Thank you for the encouragement. And until next time, good night and God bless.
Take care, everyone. Have a lovely Sunday and a lovely week ahead. Definitely stay safe out there. God bless you all. Thank you.